What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Feathered Leo Tarot, where it's Leo here all the time. It doesn't matter where it's at in your chart or theirs. Welcome to my cross watchers. Welcome back to everybody. Thanks for loving the channel, like and share and subscribing and all that fun stuff. And if you would like a private session or to check out my products and services, please click the title under the video and check out what I have to offer. All right, let's do this. Leos, getting in the flow of the energy. If you're here during the live, thumbs up, click the live chat button down below. And thanks for those of you that are listening to the podcast out there. Let's drop into the reading screen. Reading screen. Hope you're all doing well. Let's see. Making sure everything is good to go on the stream. You never know what's going to happen when we're live. Never, never, never. All right. Let's see. Tower moment. Scorpio energy. Could be happening during Scorpio season. Could be going through a breakup, having some sort of awakening, some sort of epiphany. The universe is involved in some way, shape, or form. And tower moments are sometimes good, sometimes not good. We'll see what's happening here. Sometimes good, sometimes not. Some of you, you may have asked for this. Lioness, what's up, you beautiful moderator, you? Some of you may have asked for this tower. Some of you have been asking for this tower for a long time. What is this tower? What is this tower, Fred? What's up? Fred is Universe Spirit here. Well, for me, on all my channels. Leo only channel, Libra only channel, and then all signs is my main channel. Ooh, boy. Okay, Taurus energy, Capricorn, Scorpio, Virgo. What a headache. What a headache. Well, some of you may be putting could be a Taurus behind you. A headache. What a headache. But more or less focusing on yourself, your health, your wellness, taking care of your responsibilities, climbing that ladder of success, that kind of stuff. I think you put someone behind you. This could be a marriage or a commitment. Maybe you're just not really interested in marriage or commitment right now. It's too much of a headache. Could be a person. Could have been a marriage or some sort of commitment. Like, oh my God, just too much. There's too much going on. I'm not going to focus on it right now. Yeah, you're focusing on self right now. Self-love, self-care, enjoyment of self, fulfilling your own cups, like manifest destiny. What I want, I want. Really taking care of myself. I'm really happy about it. I'm good on my own. I'm great taking care of self, and I don't have time for this. I don't have time for love. I don't have time for a connection. I don't have time for other commitments. I'm focusing on myself. Some of you could have migraines. You could have been dealing with somebody that was deceptive, somebody that was very stubborn, very difficult to deal with. What else? Boy, like, okay. You're going through some sort of transformation here. Universe wanted me to use Light Seers deck, and Light Seers is really more of a spiritual higher self kind of deck for me. When I use this deck, I usually use it to go above what's going on energetically between two people. We are talking about love, but here it's almost as if you stop giving a fuck. You stop caring. Well, it's not that you don't care. You're very down to earth. You're very warm-hearted. You're very big-hearted. It's just like, what are really trying to organize your mind. There's some sort of cycle that you're ending and you're rebirthing yourself in a new energy. Uh Really kind of like happiness and joy and excitement and new beginnings. Not so much. Nah, not so much. I think some of you have just been on pause, like going deep within on pause for quite some time. Some of you for years. Like, God, just, it's just too much. What's too much? Too much. Marriage commitment, responsibilities to other people, turning and facing what you need to take care of for yourself. Kind of like, I'm closing my eyes. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not talking to people. I'm not dealing with those people. I'm not satisfied with that shit. Like, but it's like you're here. I got Leo, Scorpio again, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag. It's a, like, I'm good. I'm okay. But I'm not where I want to be. But where you are is actually where you should be. Focusing on yourself and your own responsibilities, your health care, your wellness, your health, your well-being, your financial responsibilities. I mean, that's like in the 3D. You're there. You're good. Spiritually speaking, you are connected. You know, you're on the right path. You're taking care of you. Just the joy and the happiness and the deeper connections and the sex drive and all that stuff, meh. Going through a transformation. Okay. All right. Going. Some of you may be 41, 42. Your birth date could be the 1st, 11th, 4th, 14th, 24th. Boy, let's see. What's up with this? Give us a little bit of what is really, I mean, what's really going on here? Letting go of, dude, I'm telling you, you're really all about self-satisfaction and emotional fulfillment right now. You are letting go of things that, like, victories. These are things that didn't work out. Ego, you're letting this ego self go. Like, I want it, I have to have it, I gotta have it, whether it's them or a connection or something. Like the failings, the lack of success, fuck it, you know. I'm happy regardless. I'm happy to be me. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be alive. I'm full of myself. I'm full of surprises. I'm an amazing individual. And something didn't work out or isn't working out. And you're like, I'm cool with that. I'm happy about that. Like, what? 34, 43. I got 7. Your birthday could be the 7th. 17th. I'm getting all sorts of stuff coming through. Brr. Give me just a second. Oh, God. Tell me about this other person that's... Is there another person involved here? What is up with this? Huh. I got 30, 25, 23, 32. Yeah. What's really going on? What is really going on? What is there a person? Tell me about this person. There's a person. Yeah, there's a person. But you're not there with it. You're not down with it. You're not down with it. So you could be friends with this person, dating this person. There could be a renewal happening here or a reunion happening here with this person. God, I really don't think like, well, first of all, your heart space is not blocked. Not at all. You're a supportive individual. You say you're open and available to support a connection if a connection is worthy of your fucking time and attention. It's almost like you don't want to be bothered with a connection, with a commitment. Like, yeah, I understand this. Like, you're happier on your own. When other people get involved, shit gets fucked up. You're happy on your own. You don't need anybody else to. You're good. Like, you don't need anybody else to fulfill your cups, and you know that. But when other people get involved, it's like Leo's not impressed with this person specifically. I got Leo energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, of course, all this other energy out here. But it's like, yeah, there's communication. There's a possibility of dating, reunion or union, reuniting or dating, becoming friends, going out, dating, that kind of stuff. There's a balance, a Six of Pentacles. There's a basic balance there of friends. We're building strong foundation from both sides of this. We're cooperating. We're talking. We're giving to this to a degree. We're exchanging energy in the 3D. This is like talking on the phone, going out, spending time together, that kind of stuff. But you're not satisfied. It's not. Not your cup of tea. You're Queen of Pentacles, male or female. I'm going to have to say you're stubborn, but that's okay, because what you're doing is, I think you're raising the bar, raising the standards for yourself at this moment. Like, the energy is, you're raising the bar. You're raising your self-awareness. You're raising your self-worth. You're seeing, and maybe you've had a problem with that in the past, and that's the Tower. There's a Tower happening here. There's a reformation. The fuck does that mean? Universe, what the fuck does reformation mean? Okay, Google. Definition of reformation.
The term reformation has two main meanings. One, the Reformation, capitalized. This refers to a specific historical event, the Protestant Reformation, which began in the 16th century. It was a religious movement that aimed to reform the Catholic Church and led to the establishment of various Protestant denominations. Key figures like Martin Luther and John Calvin.
Okay. All right. Okay. Gemini, thanks. I appreciate you. That was a very lengthy description of Reformation. Oh my God. Oh, funny. That was political Reformation. There was another general Reformation. Anyway, you're going through some sort of reformation, change. Let me just pull it up here. Reforming an institution or practice. I think your reformation is within self. You're reforming a practice of how to relationship, or your commitments. Your commitment to self is most important right now. Like I said, when other people get involved, shit goes south. You become unhappy. It depletes you. It depletes your energy. It depletes your happiness. Could be just this one person. It could be people in general. Like, being around people right now, not great. Not a good thing. It really drains you. Reformation, and this is something that's been going on for a while. You're changing, excuse me, this is true. You're changing or reforming your self-worth and your standards. This could have been because you're tired of being confused. You're tired of mind games. You're tired of being manipulated or dealing with the okey doke. Like you fall for the okey doke. You fall for the BS. You fall for the whatever. The not great connections. You know what I mean? So you're good on your own. You're great on your own. You're happy to be by yourself. You would prefer to be happy by yourself than deal with somebody that's egotistical, that's arrogant, that's demanding, it's domineering, and people who aren't on your level. Like, you can sense it a mile away. Like, I can taste it in the air. I'm sorry, it's just what I'm getting. It's all being channeled. Hey, everybody in shadows, if it fits, thumbs up. If it doesn't, whatever. But like, that's the challenge here. There's been so much chaos and so much challenge. Some of you may be 50, 51. Your birthday could be the 5th, the 10th. Some of you may not even realize, excuse me, some of you may not even realize or have words to put to whatever this energy is, that you yourself are going through this reformation. It's you're reforming within self-confidence, happiness, joy, and healing emotional wounds. And that's fact. I got a beeper going off in there. That's fact. So you're going through this reformation. Why is this important to share with you? Like, you would rather be alone watching TV and eating. Yeah, because Taurus energy, Capricorn energy, you're tired. You're tired of trying to push through these connections. These connections are toxic, unhealthy. There's obsession here. There's fears, deep wounding, limiting beliefs, lack mentality, all kinds of stuff going on here when it comes to commitments, because commitments fail. Toxic connections, toxic commitments, people that don't commit, they just don't deserve your effort. They don't deserve your effort. And you are the kind of person that will push through an effort even in unhealthy situations because you think that you have to. Maybe you've always done this. Maybe you've always had to. Maybe thought you had to. So there's an energy here where you're like taking a pause. You're taking a knee. Just like if you were playing a football game. Just listen. If you were taking a knee, what happens is on the field, if someone gets injured, everybody takes a knee. All the players on the sidelines, all the cheerleaders, everybody takes a knee. Because they're giving a pause to what action is happening that allows the EMTs and the coaches to check on the person injured on the field. And it's basically a respect for what's happened. We get down on our knee. We're patient. We're praying. We're hoping everything is good to go. It's a symbol of team. It's a symbol of we're hoping our teammate is okay. We're all watching and we're all waiting for good news. Person's like thumbs up. They take the person off the field. Everybody gets back to playing the game. cheering, the whole nine. You know what I mean? So it's almost as if you're taking a knee on this and saying, I gotta take a time out. I need a timeout. I need to take a knee on this. It's been a difficult situation. This is either a very stubborn individual, somebody that's very difficult to deal with. You're not really sure what to do here. Maybe there's been some obsession, some obsessive thinking, whatever. And it's kind of like pause now. I'm timing myself out here so I can reform how I think myself through this, how I process connections, how I deal with this connection or this commitment or commitments in general. Do I even want marriage? Do I even in 5-5 on the screen? So some difficulties, some challenges for sure when it comes to commitments. And you may have a history of attracting unhealthy or toxic connections. People that you're obsessed with, maybe people that are non-committal, that they don't want marriage, they don't want the long term. I feel that you do, not that you need someone, but I feel that you do genuinely want a long-term commitment. Y'all give me a second. This buzzer, I'll be right back. This buzzer keeps going off and I got to go stop the timer. Oh, it's driving me crazy. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. That was difficult. I'm back. Okay. Baking a cake, y'all. Baking a cake for a dinner party tonight. Just would not stop beeping. Whew. So reformation happening within self because of what you've just so much confusion, so much doubt, so much fears. This could be fears of commitment for yourself. This could be fears of commitments not working out or other people not wanting to commit. Yeah, it's stressing you out. So you're raising the bar. You're raising your standards when it comes to new connections. You've been doing a lot of healing here. A lot of healing. Whew. I don't even know if you know you've been doing a lot of healing. It's like, raise your hand, thumbs up, drop a comment if you've been in a place of stagnancy for quite some time, maybe even up to 7 years. Yeah. Like, just confusion, doubts, nothing happening, no real connections, no real anything happening, either not wanting to or just a period of pause, like silence, nothing happening, no movement. In that time, you're actually raising your standards. Emperor energy, male or female. You're raising the bar for yourself. You're raising your standards and you're putting in place very strong boundaries. That's a good thing. So what's happening in the energy is, energetically speaking, let's see if I can say this. You are a magnet. You're a human magnet. What you've magnetized to you prior to this moment has been some difficult, challenging, toxic, unhealthy bullshit. Okay? So in a time period, you may have asked the universe to help you change this. You may have begged the universe to help you change this. You may have been asking and begging the universe to help you get through some shit, some difficult times, some challenging stuff. You could have been begging the universe, asking the universe to bring you some sort of clarity, to help you realize or to help you change your connections. Okay? This could have been one person, like if you're married, like, please, universe, help me, help myself, help me figure this out. You can definitely change yourself within a connection. The other person has free will, and they are a magnet as well. So if you're in a marriage or in a connection, and you're changing and growing and putting in stronger boundaries, and you're like, my boundaries are my boundaries, my standards, I'm raising my bar, I'm not going to accept bullshit, okay? I'm not going to accept this, that, or the other. You don't even have to say anything. You don't have to tell a person nothing. You don't have to say anything. Your magnet starts changing. And that magnet may push someone else away because your energy is stronger. Your boundaries are stronger energetically. So you will repel someone else if you are not in alignment for the same things. So someone else may not tell you, but they might want something different out of a relationship. They may not be able to raise to your standards or raise the bar that you're wanting somebody to meet. You know, say for instance, you're dating somebody, you want to get married. You want to be in a commitment. And you're dealing with somebody who has some unhealthy connections or unhealthy toxic traits or red flags or fears of commitment, you're going to repel them. They're going to just disappear or they're going to go away. Okay? You don't even have to know this, but if somebody's going on, it's redirection because your magnets are changing. Their magnet may be staying the same. Your magnet is strengthening. So you're going to be attracting more to you on the new level that you're on with the boundaries that you have, with the standards that you have. Now, the other person, I hope I'm not losing you, the other person may not be able to stick around. They may not, the magnets may not come together. There may be a repelling of energies or bouncing off of energies, a sliding to the side, something not working out. It's a lot of different energy. So the magnet, their free will, their choice, and their energy is suggesting that they want something different. So they're gone. They're disappearing or they're moving in different directions. This is what you're doing with your energy. I hope I didn't lose you. I hope you understand. What's up, the real? I got to call you Pharaoh. I got to call you Pharaoh because I've seen your name a couple times. Welcome to the show. This energy, you may not even realize this is going on. These are things that are happening within self because you're healing. You're healing. You're growing. You're in a time of hermitage. Even if you are talking, even if you are dating, even if you are in a relationship, there's really not much happening. There's a lot of quiet. There's a lot of downtime. There's a lot of stuff happening internally for you. So you're raising your bar, raising your standards, and I believe you are relying on your faith. You're asking, you got spiritual protection here too. So I think you have asked for spirit to come in and intervene, whether it's your higher self, yourself, or universe, whatever, God, creation, your spirit guides, whatever you call it, whatever. I believe you've asked for or begged for some sort of help, okay, to get you through this, to help you out. And I believe spirit is actually intervening here to protect you while you're going through these changes. So if you're in a period of silence, if there ain't much happening, if you're at a standstill, if there's stagnancy in your life or in your relationship, and it's just it's at a calm, it's at a stop, or there's not much happening or flowing in your life, it's because your energy is elevating. we'll see what's happening now moving forward. This is wild. I didn't expect to do this deep of a dive, but you're balancing your energies internally. You're at a good place. I don't feel like you're at a chaos place. I feel like maybe you have been, but I feel like those tower moments, Spirit is protecting you from more tower moments. So if you're like alone or things are stagnant in your life and you're like, what the fuck, Spirit? What's going on, universe? It's because you're elevating your energy. Your energy is changing and elevating because you're raising the bar, raising your standards, and you're really you're like, the universe is like, you need to focus on yourself right now. You're raising your standards, your bar. You're raising your boundary line and you're standing your boundaries, okay? You won't, just like the universe doesn't want you to accept any more towers into your life so that you can continue to heal and grow right now. Okay, so if you have a history of connecting with people with drug and alcohol addictions, people throwing off major red flags, unhealthy connections, toxic connections, whatever you call them, non-committal energies, if you are in a place of just like Zen right now, maybe it doesn't feel like Zen. Maybe the universe is gearing you more toward taking care of finances, responsibilities, house, home, children, that kind of stuff. And you really aren't having any relationship shit going on right now. Or it's not really taking precedence because a lot of you may not be with anybody right now. You may be single. It's all about self-focus right now. Self-centered, not self-centered so much as self-protection, self-indulgence, taking care of self. The universe is trying to protect you right now because the universe doesn't want you to deal with any more towers because you don't want to deal with any more towers. The universe will not intervene unless you ask it to. You must have asked the universe for some sort of help. You know what I mean? You had to have. Mm-hmm. So you are preparing yourself for advancement. You are preparing yourself for success. You will not take less than a successful relationship. You will not take less than a successful relationship that works. And I believe that's what you've called out to the universe to ask for. I don't know why I'm pulling these cards, but we're going to pull these cards. I do what Fred says, you know, guided by spirit, babies. I got Aries, Taurus. I've got Taurus strong. I've got Capricorn. I've got a lot of Earth. I got Scorpio energy. I believe there's a lot of Leo here. I believe this is mostly about you and what's really going on right now. The Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. What did I tell you? You're going through a period of transformation. The universe is trying to level you up because you have asked for spiritual intervention. You've asked for help from the universe. The universe is here to say, hey, I'm here for you. If you see eagles or on TV or pictures of eagles or hawks or anything like that, pay attention because you're in the process of leveling up. 1 step, 2 step, and then 3 steps. So what happens is focus on self. Once self is centered, once self is set, then we can connect to or magnetize that second person to create the third energy, which is relationship. And I believe a lot of you may have said, you know what? F this. If I continue to attract that kind of stuff, F that. I'm tired of being stressed out. I'm tired of worrying about it. I'm tired of worrying about whether or not they're coming back, whether or not they're here, whether or not there's a third person. I'm tired of focusing on where to go from here, what to do from here. I want a successful relationship that's going to work. And you set it and forget it. And then you start focusing on self. The Hawk Prince. What I tell you, eagles and hawks, birds of prey, big birds of prey. If you're seeing those kinds of things in your yard, in your life, on shirts, in magazines, anything like that, just know that Spirit heard you. You have spirit here working for you. You are being spiritually protected from adverse connections. You don't want any more towers in your life. You've dealt with enough towers in your life. The universe doesn't want you to deal with that either. The universe loves you and is trying to protect you and help you out while your energy shifts and changes. Spirit communication, paying attention. 11, connected to the divine. I told you, protected by spirit. Your ancestors, your guardians, your guides, your angels, helpers, and healers. Boom. The Queen of Light. Illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. Overcoming challenges, overcoming chaos, overcoming adversity, overcoming the difficult times. Seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and Spirit is helping you get there. The warlord, the word lord, not the warlord. Oops. The word lord. Communication, praise, and dishonesty. 43. So you may have had to deal with connections, the challenging connections, communication breakdowns, people being dishonest, people being manipulative, people sending mixed signals. You're tired of mixed signals. You're tired of dishonesty. You're tired of dealing with people that deflect. You're tired of people that are connecting with people that aren't in alignment with you. And the universe is trying to guide you through this period of time so that you can have a new beginning. The High Lord of gratitude and service, selflessness, humility, conscious action. So again, you tapped into source. Whether it be you called out, you got on your knees and started praying, you started writing it in your journal, before you go to bed, saying your prayers, something. During meditation, setting your intentions, something. And that is Spirit coming in to say, I've got you. Things are about to change. I just got the chills. I don't like, first of all, I smell my cake in there, and it's not really a cake. It is a dessert. But it's pineapple and cheese and cake mix and fruits, and it smells so good. Oh my God, I can't wait to just gobble it up. But it's kind of like a cobbler. Oh, I can't wait to get it. I can't wait. Pineapple cheese cobbler kind of deal. I don't know. I don't know really how to describe it. But you have something to celebrate coming in here very soon. Tell me why. Okay, you're walking away from dissatisfaction and unhappiness. You're not dealing with it. Anything that isn't successful or isn't emotionally fulfilling, that doesn't check almost all of your boxes, you're not dealing with it. If you want a 9 and you keep attracting 6s, you're not going to take anything less than a 9. You understand? It's got to be 90% of what I want, not 60. I'm not taking it. I'm not accepting it. I'll walk away at 80%. If it's 80 and it's only ever getting at 80%, I'm out of here. It's got to be 90 or better. Hey, you're raising your standards. And you have no problem avoiding people, avoiding conflict, avoiding it only getting to a certain point. You're like, nah, I'll walk away. If you ghost me, I'm gone. If you lie to me, I'm out of here. If you try and deceive me or you're emotionally avoidant, fucking bye. I'm not dealing with it. You have no problem with emotions, and you want somebody that can handle deep emotions. So you have some choices coming in here, and that's what you're asking for. I want choices. I want options. I want to be able to decide. King of Swords. You're like, I want to be able to decide. But if you're deceptive, manipulative, thank you. Manipulative is very important. If you're deceptive, if you come across as sneaky or avoiding me, if you want to avoid me, if you want to avoid emotions, if you want to be sneaky or be secretive or avoid emotions, if you want to keep me in a constant state of indecision, or you're in a constant state of indecision, means if I'm confused, you're confused. That's not my problem. If you're confused about what you want, You're not my party. You're not a part of my gang. You're not a part of my friendship group. Do not sit there and tell me you don't know what the fuck you want. If somebody doesn't know what they want after a couple weeks or a couple months of getting to know you, usually you know when you start dating somebody, when you start talking to somebody. They're either wanting marriage and long-term commitment or they're not. Yeah, we'll see where it goes. Yeah, we can see where it goes, but what is your ultimate goal? If your ultimate goal is, no, I'm not really interested in being married. I'm not really interested in living together. I'm not really interested in commitment. Then bye, bitch. I'm not dealing with that kind of difficulty. I've dealt with that enough, raising my standards. I'm ready for a successful relationship. I'm ready for a successful relationship. Not only am I ready for a successful relationship, I know what I have to bring to the table. I know what I have to offer. I know that I'm a great catch. And if you're not on board with that and you can't fucking see that, hit the bricks, bitch. I'm not dealing with it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. If you don't like the way I speak, that's fine. We don't vibe. Okay, there's plenty of other tarot readers out there. But I love the fact that you've gotten to this, because I don't know where you've been. I don't know what kind of energy you've had to deal with. But for you to go from to be dealing with people and have had a major attraction to very unhealthy connections, you're not doing it anymore. You're not even playing in that sandbox anymore. You're like, sandbox, bitch. I'm going to the beach. Not only am I going to the beach, I'm flying to the beach on the other side of the country, because that's where I belong. Traveling, enjoying life. I'm not a child. I'm not immature, and I know what I want. I'm raising the bar. And if you can't meet me there, or if that's not your standard, then you stay in the play box with the other little kids, with the immature individuals. You stay small. I'm not small. I'm going large. I'm going big, or I'm going home. And if I'm going home alone, because I'm happy there without dealing with the bullshit and the adversities and the challenges, and I'm overcoming it. And that's powerful. It's empowerment. Personal empowerment's amazing. You know what I mean? And you've got spirit right there with you. So if this is your message, thumbs up and drop me a comment. Did you pray? Did you pray about it? Did you just ask yourself or universe? Did you shout it out? Did you drop down to your knees? Tell me what you did. Did you write about it? Did you journal it out? Script it? Tell me what you did to get this, because universe is here. Spirit, your spiritual team is here. Like, we got you. You may feel absolutely alone right now. Like nothing is happening, but there's so much healing happening underneath all of the silence, while you're maintaining your responsibilities, taking care of your health, taking your well-being, taking care of your life, and you're in a good place. Just there's this dissatisfaction, like people donate their time to you, people barely show up, and you're like, I show up as a fucking I show up as a queen of pentacles, male or female. I'm powerful. I'm open-hearted. I'm warm-hearted. I'm down to earth, and I can handle all of the things and all of the stuff. And you're dealing with people, or you're attracting people that are underneath it all. They're unhappy. They may not have much to offer. They may be very immature with their offers. They may be donating their time to you like you're a charity case, or like they got other things to do. You're not dealing with it. You would rather be happy on your own than to play with these people. And I think that's a good thing. So if you're alone and it's quiet right now and you don't really feel like much is going on, there's really a lot going on in your energy. A lot going on in the energy behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. Give me some clarity. You do have options coming in here. You do have pathways opening up for you. Okay? They're just going to be different. They're going to be different from what you're used to. And I think you're going to be okay with that, because even if you are still attracting people similar to the past, you're going to recognize it. You're going to smell it in the air. You're going to sense it. Like, I can smell deception on you. Goodbye. Heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. That's what you're doing. You loving yourself. You're recognizing the fools. You're not dealing with foolish behavior. You're not dealing with immaturity. You're really serious about commitment and where you're headed, what you're asking for. So congratulations. Universe heard you. Why is that here? Some of you are writers. Some of you write a lot, or you're writers. Some of you are thinking about writing. What else? Some of you may be Native American. Or you may be, like me, shamanic, Native American. You may have taken a shamanic journey. You may be interested in Native American traditions, that sort of thing. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. That's, a lot of you are going through a transformation. Personal transformation. Some of you, your bodies are going to be changing. Some of you are going to be looking a lot different because you're feeling a lot different. Your energy is moving up the scale. High vibrational. Empowerment does a lot for your confidence. Trust me. Like, when you feel empowered, look, there's going to be those days where you want to be frumpy. You want to put up that messy bun and you want to just be in your PJs all day. That's okay. But when you go out, you ain't going to be like that. You're not going out like that. Like, you could be like, no, I ain't got to be decked up to the nines, but I know how to take care of myself and look good when I go somewhere. You know what I mean? I ain't just going to show up like the Frizz kid. You know what I mean? What's up, Grace? Galactic. I think that the universe is really helping you go through these changes right now. You got the power of the divine helping you out. Fire guardian, ignite your passions. I told you, when you're raising the bar, you're raising your standards, your confidence elevates, your energy elevates, you're getting back to center, you're getting a stronger sense of self. Your passions and your desires and all of that stuff are going to be starting to change. And when you get to this point, when you get to Emperor energy, that self-awareness and that self-confidence and that self-esteem, it's powerful. You don't have to do anything but watch, observe. And it's a very powerful place to be. You won't be affected emotionally or mentally. Not by the things that used to affect you. You'll be able to smell it before it gets there. You'll be able to sense these things on these people. You'll be able to look at people and be like, not really sure about you. The moon. Take note of intuitive messages. You're definitely listening to your intuition because spirit is definitely guiding you in this. I don't know why my deck is upside down. Some of you, this full moon or this next full moon might help you to shift this. Guardian angel. There's Feather. I'm the guardian angel. There you go. You are not alone. You are never alone in whatever it is you're going through. Why we needed to talk about this. Harness your mystic power. I believe you are absolutely working with spirit. Your spiritual team, without a doubt. Your intuition is on point. You're really kind of feeling your way through things right now, and it's a different way of living. When you are so used to making all the decisions with your head, listening to your intuition and feeling where to go is a little bit different. Of course, you're going to use your head, but not like before. You're not going to allow yourself to be confused by people. You're not going to allow yourself to be manipulated by people. It's going to, the energy is like, your standards, those people will not get close to you. If you're talking to some people and dating some people and then they disappear, guess what? Then you walk away too. If they disappear, don't chase them. You walk away too. Why? Because that's the universe telling you, I'm protecting you. I had them walk away because you are wanting and desiring something that they weren't capable of giving. You understand? And they weren't capable of staying on that track or raising and growing with you. That's the thing. They're not capable of growing with you. There you go. Walk away from it. If it's stressful, if it's anxiety, yeah, choose yourself and walk away. There will always be a new beginning. There will always be something better. The universe will always, and don't forget to trust that the universe always has something better for you out there after you cut ties with someone else. If they have ghosted you, if they have walked away, then you walk away too. Why? Because you have standards. If somebody's going to treat you like that and they're not going to take care of the responsibilities in a relationship, if they would rather deceive you or lie to you or play mind games with you, do you think an emperor is going to play with mind games? No, an emperor is going to be like, off with your head, send them to the dungeon, or evict them from my fucking castle and my country. Don't try and play an emperor. And it's not like you're being mean. You're just understanding now, or you will be over the next couple months, that you don't have to play those games. You are far stronger and far more superior and far more intelligent now than you used to be when it came to relationships. And you don't have to talk to anybody. You can sever ties without saying a word. If somebody has the ability to do that to you, I think that you should be able to do that too. A lot of times we turn and chase. Where are they? When are they coming back? I can't believe they're not here. I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for them. You know, that waiting bullshit is stressful. Waiting for somebody is nothing but stress and anxiety. And this emperor is like, that's a punk move. You get somebody that's up in here trying to confuse you, keep you in some sort of cycle of confusion, keep you anxious, worried, stressed out. You are better than that. You deserve to be treated better than that. If you got somebody that just turns and walks away, or they stress you out, or they disappear from time to time, fuck that shit. Why are you even dealing with that? You know? Yeah, banishment. That's right, banishment. I don't know, it's a banishment. Banishment, that's right. Banish from my empire, because I don't need your kind in my empire, and I don't need you around me or my friends or family or any of my people, because people like you are not going to do anything but cause problems. There's no growth in that. Yeah. Like, sometimes we have to chase those people out of our lives that aren't worthy of our trust, that aren't worthy of our effort. And I believe that you're learning how to do that. The people that throw those injustices upon us, that treat us badly, or leave us on red, that leave us on maybe we're dating. You know, it used to break our hearts, huh? It's not breaking your heart anymore. You're taking charge of these kinds of situations. You're sending out the troops, basically. You're sending out your warriors on anybody who dishonors, oh my God, who dishonors you, who disrespects you, who mistreats you, or who doesn't level up. If it's not in alignment with you, if they treat you unfairly, the emperor, you, male or female, is going to send out the troops. Your troops can simply be messages that say, get the fuck out my life, don't come back. You're chasing these immature energies out of your life. You're chasing these people that you can't trust. You're chasing these things that don't work out. You're like, go, get out of here. Go and get. Because you do nothing but keep me on a loop. You keep me on a loop. You keep me in some sort of unhealthy pattern, unhealthy loop. You keep me, you keep going back and forth. You're inconsistent. I'm fucking out of here, because that inconsistency is not consistent or in alignment with an emperor. An emperor says, if you're inconsistent, you can't stick around and you can't grow with me. If you don't want to grow an empire and you don't want a traditional relationship and you can't be consistent in that, get the F out of my life. Get out of my empire. I don't need your energy. And perhaps you've dealt with these kinds of people that kept you on red. They left you on red, or they just walked away for a couple days at a time, not telling you where they went, not knowing where they're going, they say you're in a relationship or you're getting into a relationship. It's very self-centered of a motherfucker to treat you like that, isn't it? You can't even have enough decency to fucking call me or text me and tell me that you're going to be busy for a couple days, or that you're going out of town, or hey, good night. I'm really tired today. I've been working for 24 hours. Whatever. It's a decency. Would you do that to someone else? Would you treat someone like that? Because to an Emperor and a Queen of Pentacles, both your energies, it's a matter of self-worth, right? It's a matter of self-valuing. If you would you do that to somebody? Would you treat someone like that? I don't think so. And if they're willing to do that to you and not think a thing about it, it used to break your heart, but it's not going to break your heart anymore, my darlings, because you're more of an emperor now than you ever have been. And that empowerment says, I have the right to respect myself. And I have the awareness now to take charge and control of situations. I'm not here to just take whatever may come my way. I am deciding to direct the energy of what I truly want and desire. And this isn't working for me. There will always be someone else. There will always be something better. Even though you don't see it, the universe is asking you to believe it. There will always be something better. Trust the universe is going to send you the exact magnet that fits your magnet. Okay? That's what I got for you. Them's words, them's messages. I'm out of here. I got to go to a dinner party, and I'm smelling my baked treat in there. And I would actually be okay with ice cream and that right now, but I want the rest of the meal too. I might end up eating dessert first, but I probably shouldn't. Anyway, I love you all. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, and I'll see y'all around real soon on one of my other channels. Click the title underneath the video if you would like to check out my products and services, my merchandise as well, or to purchase my book, Oh Please Be Your Own Hero. Links in the